Don't know if you can see my volume meter on the screen. Sorry if you can. Just that nearly blew my eardrums off. Let's just move this for you. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. General Vargas. I'm sure it probably belongs to somebody else as well.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
Okay, General Vargas has just been doing that little speech that blew my eardrums out. He's a loud talker. He's a stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. Probably beat you to death with that cane. You'll literally end up with a stick up your ass. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are lots of notches on the barrel, so he likes to keep count, does he? Okay. Click anywhere or press the spacebar to continue.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
Okay. Happy to be given the opportunity, sir. How did Ace die, sir? Yeah. How did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
So you're trying to triangulate the signal. or you were trying to create a triangulation area to find the signal within. Or at least give yourself a way of finding a point of origin and a distance and a direction. Okay. Whew. Faint radio signal. Okay. Yeah, these repeater units, sir.
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Okay. And, well, you say he went to the first tower. Where's this first tower, and what about the others?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Oh, yeah, and... Okay, then. Well, once we've got the repeaters and you tell us where we're going, is there anything we need to do specifically with regards to this signal, and why is it a threat?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Okay. And you think this logbook was stolen? Because, let's just gloss over the creepy things coming in the night, like the bogeymen. So, yeah, you think this is stolen?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look
Okay.
for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Well, there's that, yeah. Okay then, sir. Happy to be given the opportunity. Are you sure we are ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide.
Lovely.
And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
So all four of our major teams are out, and we, the fifth team in training's got to take the brunt of what's going on in our backyard. You have got enough people back at the Citadel to look after it, yeah? I mean, we're not going to be in trouble if you send us away, are we? Anyway, what's the mission, sir?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission.
Okay, interesting.
Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Okay. And, where's the area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Thank you. Okay, radio tower. These red lines are the...
There
Are
you
they-
go.
Yeah. I'm assuming those red lines on the map you've drawn on are where we believe the main radiation walls are. Okay. Call in, sir. You want us to call in regular or just every so often?
Yes, call in on your radio.
Yeah, we
Your
know that.
radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Yeah, okay, fine. And when can we enter the Citadel? This whole trainees have to stay outside until we've earned our trust thing. You just told us all the other main teams are off. So can we not nip in and get some better equipment?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
Okay. If we prove ourselves by kicking down the Citadel, yeah. That's going to go down well, Zed. Come on, Zed. Let's be, you know, emotively intelligent here, and let's move on. Please, no, let's just not let us in. That's not going to work either, Tex. That's just... We're supposed to be soldiers, remember? Kissing his ass is just going to make us look like cynics or bloody softies. Okay, and a smartass. The success of the mission is more important than testing us. If you want to find these signals, shouldn't you let us in so we can stock up and everything? We need to succeed.
Using logic on me, eh?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Smartass.
Ah.
Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes it only makes them mad, so be careful.
Okay.
In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's going to take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later.
Literally.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll go with the second one there, mate. Thanks, sir. We'll do our best.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Okay. Do you mind if I just, you know... Yeah. No offense, Vargas, but we're gonna need that, I suspect. Okay. No perception skills. Ooh. We have to do this the hard way. Here lies Ace, born a man, died a desert ranger. Poor man. Okay, and there's a canyon. And here's some of our predecessors. Who've we got? Major General Red Hawk, Cadet Paul Takeda, Supreme Jerk Pavlish. Oh, okay, jerking off. Cadet Sue Asai. I hope that's not how that happened. Technical Major Ron Nakada fought like a ranger until the end. There's a lot of what's the word? Not pride, respect in that one. Imperial Scar Scout Ralph the Hobo. Okay. Ralph the Hobo. Okay, what are we on here? Logbook. Ta-da! I've played this before, but for the purposes... The logbook is your guide to the mission your ranger squad has acquired and completed, including notes and other information. You can access it from the inventory menu. Simply select a specific mission entry in the list to see more details. It pays to keep tabs on your progress. Okay. Using items. Pardon me. You'll find many items in the Wasteland, some of these which can be used in the game world. To use these, you can either open your inventory, right-click on the item, and then select the Use button before left-clicking a target. Or you can assign it to your hotbar for quick access. Remember that most items can only be used on certain objects or characters. Okay. And, ooh, you know what? Put it there. Yeah. Okay. Although really, let's give it to Zed. You will have the most carrying capacity out of the lot of us. Oh, no. Fine. Well, if we're going out, let's see what scraps we're allowed to feed on before we leave. Ooh. Is this more? Whoa, there's some over there. Whoa, there's a lot over this side. Okay. Who's this? General Sergru. Cadet Wolf. Captain Christopher Brook Noteboom. Lived his life to the Ranger Code. PFC Bernard Asaf. Or Asif. Oh, that one. PFC David Asaf. Oh, brothers, cousins. Cadet Frodson? Soon? Okay, sorry, I'm butchering your name. Cadet Zumbra. Zombra. Lance Colonel Ken Stone. Cadet Swax. Or Swax? Dr. Mike Scott. Okay. So the Rangers have had a few things gone on. Oh, Angela. She's she's the redhead. Yeah, the good-looking, milfy type. The one who was over his grave a minute ago. She knew him. She's the fellow. What's the word? Vet. We'll have a little chat to her. See if she knows anything about his mission. Okay. Good to see you, recruits. Afraid I can't open this door for you yet. Grenadier Major Nergibis. Desert Rangers in scarred but spotless combat armor stands at attention before the doors of the Ranger Citadel. He gives you a friendly salute. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits, but the General ordered me not to let you in before you finished your first investigation. Okay, I won't do that again. But the General ordered us to tell you to let us in. Ooh, let us in, try and stop us. Look, let's not get chucked out, Zed. Okay, but the General ordered us to tell you to let us in. Nice try, recruits. But it won't get you through this door. I like your sass, though. Tell you what, I know you want to get inside, so get your hands on the good stuff. Melson's got waiting for you in the armory. Well, I got a little tie that just might tide you over. Interested? Ooh. We're coming in whether you like it. Yeah, that's not going to work. Interested? Yeah, go on. Pardon me. I call her the Mississippi Mule, 'cause she kicks like one. A double-barreled flintlock pistol that'll turn your enemies into a thin red paste as long as they're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to gal when I was out on patrol, but now I'm stuck here in door duty. She don't get much use. You can have her as long as you promise to put her to good use. True, if you're on door duty and the perimeter's a few hundred feet away, if they're within 10 feet of you, something's gone wrong and you've probably been told to come inside the doors. Yeah, that's pretty sure that is a promise we can keep. I've got 2 guys in our team, that pistol guys. So yeah, here you go. Treat her good and she'll do the same to you. Okay, move away from the door. Well, no, I'm not starting a fight with my fellow soldiers, especially not ones that look like they can rip my head off and piss down my neck. Okay. Where to next? Aha! A shop. Howdy there, Team Echo. Howdy, Corporal Solvig Cephas. I'm not even going to attempt half of these names. Okay, who should we give the gun to? Tex. Who's... Let's have a look. Coordination 6. 9 AP. Yes. Inventory. Oh, who's got it? He's got it. What is it? 4 AP a shot. Whoa! That is good. Ah! Ouch. Sorry. Mouse. Hurt my arm. Yes. Stumbled into your shop and hurt my arm. Ow. It's a shot. We haven't got anyone trained in shotguns. Damn it. Well, I'm not getting rid of that. It's too good. Okay, we're going to have to take it with us until we get the chance to do some more training. We haven't really got time to be messing about training up in shotguns. We need to get out there and search this radio tower. So, we've not got much. Okay. Okay then. A kindly older woman in standard issue Ranger garb. She seems occupied counting goods and organising crates. Aside from clothes, she's a picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh baked cookies. She's got a cup of coffee in her hand and a rifle or shotgun or something, so she's probably going to shoot me if I say she's had too many of the cookies. Especially considering these pictures don't really react or look anything like what they're supposed to. Well, hello recruits, welcome to Solveig Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honour to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. So you can outfit us? Well, with essentials as tough to find as they are, I just can't give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could, but we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for the basics whenever you're in the area, and once you get clearance to enter the Citadel, you'll get access to some of our more valuable goodies. You'll have to talk to Sergeant Melson about that when you get inside, dearie. Okay, what's Sergeant Melson like? Ooh, he's a great friend and a great quartermaster. We'd all be eating sand and wiping with cactus flowers without him. Why don't we eat the cactus flowers and wipe with sand? Never mind. Okay, what is it? Ranger Citadel, yeah. What about it? Oh, I do love this place nowadays. It used to be full of some kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellas seem to worship pre-war junk. Even if they don't know what it was, and they wouldn't share none of it, well, I shouldn't get too judgmental. I'm sure they thought they were doing right. Okay, nice to meet you, Solveig. What's your story? Oh, it's not interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. Twice over, so let's assume laws have stopped. So it's post lawful society, so people could be having kids as soon as they've been through puberty. So that's about 14 years old. So twice over grandmother. So she must have had. Okay, so 14, and then 2 years gestation and 2 year period for both childs. So what? She was one of the 14's 28, and then another 4 years. Oh, 32 at the youngest. If, you know, the old rules of society went out the window. So that's a young grandmother. Okay. So how much good the Rangers were doing? Where was it? Blah, 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 blah. Grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't up to much with my children. Sorry, with my children moved to other villages to start their own families. I was a little unconventional for an old lady to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I got lots of experience keeping people well fed and well clothed, and I can run a drill press with the best of them. So General Vargas has me help Sergeant Melson run the supply, and I help Captain Mercaptain in the workshop now and again. So let's assume she did stick to pre-war standards. Was it in America? Most states it's 21, so 42, then 2 grandchildren 4 years after that, so 46 by the time she turned up, minimum. So it's either 32 or 46. Yeah, judging by the fact she said she was an old woman in a desert landscape with nuclear holocaust and zombies and feral dogs and things running around, 46 would probably be an old woman. Okay, where were we up to? Yes, what do you think of General Vargas? What's he like? We don't really know him that well. Obviously, we're recruits. Oh, he's a modern-day pattern. He's got mind for strategy. He knows how to make tough calls. But he's got a gentle side too. And what about Captain Mercaptain? What's he like? Or she like? She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She can whip up laser beams and water purification systems like I whip up pies. Okay, so it's a woman, Mercaptain. See, this is what happens when you don't let us inside. We have to guess. Okay, let's trade. Okay, what have you got? We've got 50 scrap. We've got 12 pieces of scrap each, roughly. And nothing to sell. Ooh. Animal Whisperer. We haven't got that skill. I think we should buy that. I am not selling the man's gun. Okay, what do we have as a team? Right, pardon me. Let's sell 2 of the painkillers. And then buy this. Always good to have extra skills. A scope. Yes, we need that. Shovel. Luckily we bought one of those. We don't have any SMG trained people, so we can sell that ammo, I suppose, when we come back. Shoddy radiation suit, radiation protection. We're not going through anything like that. Goat hide armor, leather jacket. No, we're gonna have to go and find some scrap. Okay, we may be back later. Okay. Those do you right out there. Yes, thank you, Captain. Oh, sorry, Corporal Solvig Cephals. See, they keep seeing the CP and thinking Captain, but then the L's on the end, and it's like, Corporal, Corporal. Remember, it's a Corporal. I'm assuming it's a Corporal. I mean, hope I'm not butchering too many things. You'd think with half of my, well, I say half, majority of my mother's bloodline being in the army or the navy, I would know my things a lot better, my ranks and insignias and stuff, but I don't. So, yep, shame on me, shame on me. Right, therefore, what do we need? Who has got that skill? I don't think anybody has got that skill, have they? No. Nobody has got the Animal Whisperer, so I'll put it on Rex, our leader, our fearless leader. No. There we are. Right. It's always nice. We can charm the animals as well as the people. It's nice to know. Bit of water. You top off your tank. Yeah, let's top it off. Who are these? Rook, Mary Brago, and Laloka. Marie Brago and Laloko. Okay.
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there.
I think you're talking bull.
What comes after the end?